start to 2026 for the Rockets. They've lost 5 of their last 7 games. That's tied for their worst 7-game stretch this season. It's in large part because of some rough three-point shooting, right? You can see it here. Houston has missed 178 threes over that stretch. That's good for just under 25% from beyond the arc. That is the worst three-point shooting percentage in a 7-game stretch in NBA history. But in the midst of this slump for the Rockets, it's safe to say that head coach Ime Udoka a little disappointed by what he saw from his squad. Case in point, his post-game presser following loss to Portland this week. Take a listen.
Take a 37-year-old out of the game for 2 minutes, and you lose a 13-point lead, 11-0 run. That's what went wrong. Don't play with any aggression, mentally weak. Making shots help, but you have to guard on one end. You have to play with some aggression on one end, drive it physically, take care of the ball and not turn it over. So all the above, but the fact that we have to rely on a 37-year-old for 40-plus minutes is a problem.
All right, Coach, we have been privy, Brian and I, to some of your epic post-game commentaries in the past. At what time is the right point to address it with your team, to turn up the heat a little bit?
Well, it's appropriate right now for them. They're 2-5 in their last 7. So as a head coach, you got to feel your season. You got to know your team. But what Ime just said, he ain't lying. I mean, let's be honest. They are struggling. And a 37-year-old player is 3rd in the NBA in minutes per game. That can't be the case. And I also think it's important, Malika and Wendy and Perk, put it into context. They had just lost the prior game by 1 point. Mm-hmm. They're up 13 going into the fourth quarter, 11-0 run by Portland. He's got to put Kevin Durant back in the game. They go 1 of 17 from 3 in the fourth quarter. So I've been in that chair. It's a hard job. And winning and losing, it wears on you. And Ime knows that team better than anybody. He's a hell of a coach. And I think him calling his team out, I think it's appropriate right now.
In their first 30 games, they were a top 5 offensive team. And I'll be honest with you, I did not see that coming. I thought after Fred VanVleet got hurt, they would struggle on offense. They were awesome for 30 games. The last 10 games, they've been a bottom 5 team. So the question is, which is it going to be? Was that a mirage early in the season, and now we've got the real stuff? Or are they just in a slump? Happens in January. That's going to be key for Ime Udoka and the Rockets front office to make a decision on.
Well, I got to look at the Robin. I got to look at Sengun, Alfred Sengun. And the Rockets don't need all-star Sengun. They need all-NBA Sengun. And that's what we were seeing at the beginning of the season. He was averaging damn near 30.
That's when you gave him a nickname.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't ever call him Baby Jokic again.
My apologies, Coach.
Don't ever call him Baby Jokic.
Here, this is with the big lineup in the situation. They try to get him with the ISO at the nail. He has the mismatch, but he doesn't, to me, he lets him off the hook. He'll go small ball. You have the spacing. It's you and Chet. Mano y mano. You got to be able to capitalize on that. Not flopping for a foul. Chet outplayed him last night, and Sengun has to elevate his game even more.
That graphic, slowest, as big letters as you can make it, Coach, really to underscore this point here.
Well, there's another thing that we have to talk about, Malika, and that's clutch fourth quarter efficiency and scoring. And just 2 clips that I want to share with everybody, because these clips are going to show you fourth quarter, end of games, what Kevin Durant is dealing with, all right? And this clip, great example. Portland says, we're not going to let you dance in ISO. We know who you are. You're one of the greatest scorers of all time. They're going to leave Amen Thompson wide open, not rotate to him, and unfortunately, he misses the shot badly. But here on this clip, this is their last win in Chicago. Again, fourth quarter, close game. Teams are sending the double team to KD. He finds Steven Adams in the pocket, and on this clip, and I'm happy because Amen Thompson is a terrific young player, he's going to knock down the three-pointer this time. If he can find a way to develop from a 21% career three-point shooter to be average at best, that will help their fourth quarter offense, and more importantly, they're 8-12 in clutch games right now.
And on top of that, I'm glad you brought up the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, with all the greats I played with, LeBron, Kyrie, KD, Russ, James, Paul, and KG, they all had a chemistry of the two-man game. You know that with Jamal Murray and Jokic. I'm looking for Alfred Sengun and KD to develop that two-man game in the fourth quarter.
And that offense is going to be tested again tonight against a Timberwolves team that has Rudy Gobert back and manning the middle here. All right, let's take care of some business. It's time now for Head to Head. It's brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Coach, starting with you here in this game, who's going to score more, Julius Randle or Şengün?
A grown-ass man, Julius Randle. 22 a game. When Anthony Edwards does not play and he's out tonight, he pushes that up to 26 points per game. I'm going with Julius Randle.
All right.
He has been playing at a very high level.
You're going with Julius, so I'll take Şengün over to my next question, Perk. More boards, Şengün or Rudy Gobert?
Oh, I'm going with Rudy. You ain't seen Rudy lately? He's been cleaning up that glass like a fresh bottle of Windex. He's not going to stop tonight. Fresh legs. Long as they give him the ball early, give him a touch, get him going, Rudy could have 20 rebounds and 3 blocks. I'm going with Rudy.
Didn't you say they'd always drop the first play for you, get the big man involved? So
Trick me.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Brian, more threes tonight. We'll leave Şengün alone. Is it Dante or KD?
Listen, one of the greatest scorers of all time has been in a slump. No offense to Dante, because Dante has been having a really good season. I'm wagering on KD to get healthy tonight, even on the second night of a back-to-back.
I like it. All right, on DraftKings Sportsbook, new customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the app and use the promo code SPLASH when you sign up. All right, Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, they're getting set to tip off for the second time in the last 3 days, but they have their eyes set on something a little bit bigger, right? After all, these two have the highest scoring average in the NBA, and they've never made the conference finals. They're the highest two to never have made the conference finals. So we got a question for you, my Threads friends. I was trying to do Threads, I think. This is our Threads poll today. You can vote right now. Who is more likely, do you think, to make the Eastern Conference Finals? And don't forget to keep the conversation going on Threads. Scan the QR code, jump on in. Perk's getting both his phones out now, and we're going to reveal the results at the end of the show. The Cavaliers, they can leap the Sixers in the standings tonight if they're able to repeat what they did on Wednesday and get the win in Philadelphia. So we had asked you at home, who do you think has the better chance of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals? 57% of you said Donovan Mitchell, Spida, has a better chance than Joel Embiid to get to the conference finals. Coach, you were nodding. Does that mean you agree, or does that mean, like, good point?
Power to the people. I agree with them. I agree 100%. And what scares me about Philly is not Maxey, Paul George, Embiid. It's just their health. Will they be able to be available and healthy down the stretch and into the postseason? On the other side, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley played like an all-star the other night, the guy that Wendy talked about going into the show. But, yeah, I'm in full agreement.
All right. Well, if Coach agrees, then say no more. For those watching, you can still, though, join the conversations on Threads. You can scan the QR code to get in on that as the game unfolds, because tonight it would clinch a tiebreaker for the Cavaliers if they do end up even in the standings. That is extra important here, Brian. What do you have your eye on in this one?
So Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley is so important, but also I think Tyrese Maxey had a bounce-back game maybe.
I'm going with Evan Mobley. Like, I want to see him mimic what he did the other night. Like, less threes, less jump shots, and play with force. I thought he got downhill. I thought he made love to the paint. I thought he used his athleticism against Embiid and just filled up the stat sheet all across the board.
We're going to need to have, like, a swear jar every time you say make love to the paint. Coach, what changes without Darius Garland on the floor?
Well, one thing I want to talk about is Tyrese Maxey, as we see him right there. Coming off of a tough game last game, I thought Jalen Tyson did an outstanding job using his size and physicality in terms of locking him down. But Mad Maxey, or you call him Maxey Taxi,
I liked
he's
Mad
at his best in transition, and they never got outran. So the key to tonight's game, to get Maxey going, they have to get stops, and they got to play that up-tempo Philly brand of basketball.
He smiles too much to call him Mad Max. He's one of the happiest guys.
Happy Max.
He says that frowning takes more muscles than it does to smile.
He
So
better
why
get his
not
lick.
always?
He
why
better
not
get
always
his
smile?
lick back. Donovan Mitchell
It's time to
had his
get you
feet
out
kicked up
to
on
the
his
city of
furniture.
brotherly love here.
Crib, protect
Tim
the
Legler,
house.
Ryan Rucco, our friend
Oh,
George
that's-
Sedano on the call. Rucco, take it away.
Know that.
We welcome